Welcome back, Dragons. We are already on page 16 in our interactive notebooks. Thank you again for joining me. I appreciate your time this weekend. So here we are with two-step expressions. Two-step in math means it would take 2 steps to solve it, basically. So it's 2 operations. So let's add a little annotation there. That's 2 operations. That can be a little bit trickier to translate than some of the others we've worked with. So I'll try to walk through it with you and underline keywords so you can hear where the 2 operations exist. We're still working with expressions. So that's still no equal signs, no inequality signs. No equal signs, no inequality signs. The reason I keep emphasizing this is because on the next unit, we have equal signs and we have inequality signs. So we're going to do a switch. But right now, we're working with expressions. Let's walk through these problems and get this done for you. Let's see. Susie ordered X bags online for $15.99 each, plus $4.95 shipping for the order. Okay, so she has X bags. We don't know how many bags. But we do know that they cost $15.99 each. So I'm hearing $15.99 times X, the number of bags. But she has to add the shipping and handling fee. So plus would be that second operation where we're going to put in some addition. So let's go under the flap there. Let's fill that in. So $15.99 times X, which represents the number of bags, plus $4.95, which is that shipping and handling fee. All right, very good. Joe and a friend were splitting their action figures evenly. Splitting evenly, division, hopefully. If Joe had X action figures and his friend had H, how many did Joe get? Well, if they're going to split them evenly, they have to put them together first. So we'd have to do X plus 8. And you could choose to put that in parentheses or not put it in parentheses. And then after that, because we're going to have 2 friends there, we're going to split it by 2. So put all the action figures together, X plus 8. Take all of that and divide it by the 2 friends. Carl charges $5 per hour, I'm already hearing multiplication, to mow lawns. Per, that's from page 13. Now I see where it can be multiplication. Carl charges $5 per hour to mow lawns and $8 for gas. That sounds like a standard fee. What is the total cost for Carl to mow for X hours? I didn't expect the bells today. Surprise! So, $5 times X, representing the hours, plus the $8 in gas. $5 times X, however many, plus the $8 he spends for the gas required for the machine. Awesome. Shirley had $20 in her bank account. Poor Shirley, that's not a lot of money. She withdraws $9 each month. What expression represents her account balance after X months? Negative pretty soon. Okay, she's going to start with the $20. Start there. Then, she's going to take away $9 times however many months she plans on taking away those $9. It's basically, in the end, like repeated subtraction, because she's going to take away 9 each and every month. All right, John has $45 in his bank account. He deposits $10 each month. Well, I think John has a better idea of money. What expression represents his account balance after X months? Well, he's putting money in. Deposit's a good thing. Money coming in. He starts with 45. So I think our expression should also start with 45. So John, he's opened the bank account. He's got $45. And then John is a savvy financial person, so he's going to add $10 each month. The only thing we don't know is how many months he does this for. So, plus $10, X representing the number of months. $10 times however many months John decides to deposit. Sam has 2 winter coats. If she buys a new coat each month, which expression represents the number of coats she owns after X months? Well, Sam must live in Alaska because I don't know why you'd need a new coat every single month. But she started with 2. Then, if she buys just a new coat, to me that's 1 new coat per month. How do we know how many she has after X months? Well, we're going to add 1 coat for however many months she makes her plan to do this. You also could just write 2 plus X because there is that invisible 1 we've talked about. That coefficient would be 1. All right, moving right along. Trenton bought X books online for $5 each. Okay, that sounds like multiplication. Shipping for his order was $2.99. Choose an expression for the total cost of his order. All right, this seems very similar to one we did in the beginning, $5 each. You have to add that shipping and handling there. Let's work that out. We've got $5 per book. Books, right? Yep, books. Plus the $2.99 shipping and handling fee. $2.99. Good. Jamie earns a commission of 13% of her sales plus $50 per week. Which expression represents her pay when she has X dollars in sales? All right, some of you may not be familiar with commission. That seems like a 7th or 8th grade term. When a person makes commission, it means that their pay is based upon how much they sell. For example, somebody who sells cars, they might make 10% on every sale that they make. Let's say a car at this place costs $15,000. They would make 10% of $15,000. So if you're a good salesperson, you make a lot of money. Well, they're saying however many sales she makes, which is X, times 13%, that's her portion that she walks away with, plus she gets $50 per week. Earns a commission of 13% of her sales plus $50 per week, which expression represents her pay when she has X dollars in sales. That is going to be 13% X plus 50. So that would be 13% X plus $50. We generally don't write it this way. So I want you to convert 13% into a decimal, because that would be the proper coefficient. Think about for a second what that's going to look like. Percent means per 100, which means you take 13 and divide by 100. If you recall, dividing by any power of 10 is just a shifting of the digits. What we end up with is shifting the digits twice. 13% times X plus her $50 per week. Voila. Next, Joel has saved $13 towards his first dirt bike. If he saves $50 per month, which expression in the amount is the amount he has saved for X months? Well, he's saving quite a bit per month. He only starts out with 13, and then he's going to add $50 times X. So 13 is his starting point. Then he adds $50 every single month. We just don't know how many months. That is why they're multiplying by X. X is going to represent the number of months he's doing this. Michelle has 2 bracelets. She makes 3 bracelets per minute. Wow, she's fast. Which expression is the total bracelets Michelle will have after X minutes? She starts with 2, and then she's going to make 3 per minute. 2 bracelets plus 3 for however many minutes she works. Sarah can sew 1 button per minute. Joel can sew 2 less than 3 times the number of buttons Sarah can sew. Which expression represents the number of buttons Joel can sew in 1 minute? Okay. So to me, Sarah's like 1 times x. Joel can sew 2 less than 3 times what Sarah can do. That is 3 times x, because that's what Sarah can do, minus the 2, because it says 2 less. 3 times x represents Sarah's situation. Even though she's 1 per minute, they're saying 3 times what Sarah is capable of. Take away 2. That one may not have come as naturally. That I can understand. Jeremy catches 4 fish every hour. That sounds like multiplication. If he already has 2 fish in his bucket, okay, starting with 2, which expression represents the number of fish Jeremy will have after X hours? Okay, so he's got to start with 2, so put 2 at the front. Then, every time he goes out for an hour, he catches 4. We just don't know how many hours he's going, so it's 4 times X. Voila! You have successfully completed page 16. We'll keep moving until we finish all our homework. Thank you.